We're here with Willie J Healey at Boardmasters. How does it feel to be here, Willie?
It feels good. Yeah, it's a wonderful day. Our trip down was effortless, and yeah, the sun is shining and the sea's like right there apparently. So
Yeah, you were telling me off air that the last time you played, you essentially played a burger van, whereas this time around you're playing one of the most beautiful stages I've ever seen. Can you just tell us a little bit about that story from the last time you were here?
yeah, I can't remember how long ago it was now, but we basically I always had these rubbish old vans that were on the kind of verge of breaking always, and this van like broke basically on the way here, so I had to get it here without using a clutch, and then by the time we got to the festival it was completely broken, and then we saw the stage we were playing and it was a cool stage but it looked like a burger van, and we had a broken van, and it took like a week to get home. It felt like it took forever to get home because we got recovered over and over again.
So hopefully this year is a little bit more of a memorable experience. When I think about Boardmasters and the setting and like Cornwall in particular, it's a very sort of free and easy atmosphere. Would I be right in saying I think that kind of mirrors you as a person and as an artist?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I'm flattered by that. I think it seems, I don't know much about the festival, but it's a beautiful part of the world, and you know, I think to be that close to the sea is just good. You know, it's good for you.
Yeah, sure.
So yeah, free and easy like me.
Yeah. The reason why I say that is because having watched you over the last few years as a fan, the last couple albums, and sort of develop, you've become a very free performer. I think you're very at home on stage, and it's really infectious. How was that developed? Has that come naturally, or have you worked on that?
Yeah, I think over time I've let my hair down a little bit and become more comfortable within myself, and I tend to just have a really good time playing shows now, whereas I think before maybe I was thinking about how we were sounding and what people were thinking of the show and da. Now I just want to have fun. So
You only get to do this once in your life, I guess, so you might as well enjoy it while you can, right?
totally, and you know, when I go and see a band play, it really resonates with me and it makes me feel good when I see people having fun. So
As your latest record, we'll talk about that just now, but your latest sort of releases of music inform that, because they, in terms of how they sound, they kind of can inspire that performance.
yeah, I think they're quite fun, upbeat songs, which obviously help because you can't like jump around and high five people to really slow songs. So yeah, they've definitely, I think, increased the opportunity for fun and for expression, and I think the band as well are another, you know, really big part to play in me feeling very comfortable live playing these songs, and I feel like they're holding it down so I can kind of express myself a bit more.
We're almost a year, well, coming up a couple of weeks now to Bunny's first year birthday.
Oh wow.
How do you, did you not know that before I said
No.
that? No, well, how do you feel like looking back at that record and that last year you've just had?
I'm really bad at kind of looking back. I think.
That's good.
Yeah, sometimes it's nice, you know, to obviously to look back and be grateful for the way things are and certain bits and bobs. But it's been a really good year, you know. I put Bunny out and then I had some really good support tours and played some like really great headline shows, and I've been writing a lot of new music as well. And my personal life has been, you know, kind of calm and steady and nice. So it's been a good year. I can't believe it's almost a year already since Bunny came out.
Yeah.
I guess it's kind of odd because that record was done like maybe a year or two before it came out. So for me it feels, yeah, mad. Another year on top of that.
Well, that leads me on to my next question, which is actually, when I last spoke to you last autumn, I asked you kind of what was maybe your favourite song on the record in terms of, because back then, like you said, it had been a couple of years since you recorded it, then you were starting to play it, so songs might have changed for you. Another year on and a whole tour on, are there any songs in particular that have maybe changed for you personally?
Yeah, they've all. I think the ones we play often have changed probably a lot, and that might just be in my head because I know what they started like. But we kind of play them different every time, and certain songs like "Thank You," which seem to go down well with people that have heard my music, we just kind of really sit on that one now and play it for as long as possible because
It's a special moment in the set.
yeah, and it's like, you know, it's nice to have a song that you can do that in and just take a little a minute to kind of be present. And I think some of the songs like that one especially are really different live, for lots of reasons, you know, like also we don't have a group of backing singers and two synth players and violins, and So we kind of figured out how to do it over time, and I think they're in a good place now. I should probably record them live.
Yeah.
I put them out or something.
I hate to ask you this question because everyone asks musicians this question, but you did mention you've been writing some new music. Can we get a little bit of a preview as to what that's like or what you've been influenced by?
It's hard to say what it's like, but it's in comparison to the last album I wrote, I suppose it's more simple, and it's less kind of funky. Yeah. I've been listening to a lot of Neutral Milk Hotel and Wilco, Kate Bon, and I guess stuff that's maybe a little bit more angular, without fear of wanting to sound like an asshole. But
that's a great word.
A bit more alt maybe. Yeah. In my head is where I'm kind of trying to head with it all, but we'll see.
Evolving's the best part about being an artist, right?
I think so. I can't help myself, you know. I'm like, love listening to music so much, and I'm really influenced by what I'm into, you know, and it just like comes through me, I guess.
Got two last questions for you. They're a bit quick fire. First one, I just want to get your take. I know you're a big Neil Young fan. I don't know what your thoughts are on Spotify, but are you happy to have Neil Young back on Spotify?
Yeah, because I don't know. I'm not quite sure why. Maybe because I grew up listening to music and discovering music on Spotify, but I don't really use Apple Music, and I'm not sure why. I just don't. So when Neil's kind of gone, I just stopped listening to him. And I have records, and you know, and like I've listened to stuff on YouTube every now and then. But I think he sold everything, didn't he?
Yeah.
So I guess they just, but now that someone else owns it, they just chucked it back on there.
Yeah. Joe Rogan won.
Yeah.
But last question, and to put you a little bit on the spot, and I know this might be tough, but of anyone on the lineup here at Boardmasters, if you could get one of them to feature on a Willie J song in the future, who would it be? I can give you some prompts. So going from the top, we got like Stormzy, Sam Fender, Chase and Status, The Streets, Overmono, Los Bichos, Cortinas. I'm on the spot now. Jalen Gong, yes. I think that would be quite a cool little.
That would be, yeah. I'd be down for that. Yeah, big time.
Okay. No, I can see like a Mike Skinner feature on a Willie J song.
Maybe, yeah. Potentially.
It would work. I think the great thing about your music will work with anyone. But yeah, we're looking forward to the show. It is going to be probably the most beautiful community led show of the whole weekend. So good luck. Looking forward to it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.